Well, let's start here. The ANC has confirmed that the disciplinary hearing against former President Jacob Zuma is going ahead on a virtual platform. The hearing began at 10 o'clock this morning and is not open to the media. Spokesperson Zuko Godlimpi says that a verdict against Zuma will be announced once the committee has received and reviewed all representations. He adds that the ANC cannot specify the timeline for the disciplinary process. Initially, Zuma's appearance was scheduled to take place on the 7th of May at Luthuli House, the ruling party's headquarters. It was postponed to later date after the party raised security concerns. Zuma is charged with bringing the party into disrepute after forming and campaigning for a different political party while still an ANC member. All right, let's get an update now from our reporter at Luthuli House, Nhlanhla Kgatlane. Nhlanhla, of course, thank you so much and good afternoon to you. So we've heard, of course, that this is being held virtually, presumably started at 10 a.m. What are you hearing? And of course, what do we know about that disciplinary hearing at this point in time?
Well, a very good day indeed, Unati, coming to you right here outside Luthuli House, the headquarters of the ANC. And as you alluded to, Unati, earlier we saw the ANC communicating or releasing a statement saying that, the ANC, or rather the ANC former president, Jacob Zuma's appointment with the party with regards to his disciplinary hearings today, and it's set to take place virtually. But Unati, that remains unclear, especially on the backdrop that uMkhonto weSizwe party, which belongs to former President Jacob Zuma, also released a statement which has been confirmed that the former president had written to the party requesting that he appear physically, saying that they are waiting for their request to be heeded to Unati. We managed to interact with one of MK party representatives who said that the party will definitely issue a statement later on. But like I said, Unati, it remains unclear if, the appointment that former President Jacob Zuma had with the party, which is said to be virtually, is taking place with regards to what you alluded to. And all this started in December last year when former President Jacob Zuma saying that endorsing MK party, encouraging people to vote for the party, and we later learned that he was the founder of the party. President Jacob Zuma saying there during that interesting press conference, saying that he was doing it to save the ANC. It later on came out that MK party during elections would be a force to be reckoned with, costing the ANC a lot of votes. And this was alluded to by a lot of political pundits, even the ANC itself, Unati. So it remains to be seen, and it's very unclear if, the president or the former president of the ANC, the current president of MK party, is having an appointment with the party's disciplinary committee currently. But we've been trying to get, a response with regards to that. But like I said, it remains to be seen if it's going ahead as we speak.
And then, of course, you raise an important point, because we did say that that was meant to begin at 10 a.m. And in terms of, just not knowing what is currently happening, that ANC statement saying that we should give this process space also doesn't give us a sense of, has it actually started? Has the former president actually also appeared virtually? Because there were indications that he might not. But perhaps let's take this opportunity to remind us again, what are the charges exactly that the former president was facing? We know that he faces 2 counts for contravening the ANC's constitution. Maybe just give us that context, Nhlanhla, before I let you go.
Well, Unati, it goes without saying whereby, one of, the leaders of a political party, coming out and saying that endorsing another political party that is against his former political home that, you know, you'd find yourself in trouble. And it started there in December for former President Jacob Zuma, whereby he came out and said, you know, I'm not happy and I'm willing to lead. I'm the face of another party, and I'm doing this in respect of saving my old home, saying that, you know, he's the face of MK party, which was against the ANC in one of the most contested elections, where we saw ANC there, you know, failing to get a majority vote. We know that amongst the charges that he faces was to bring the party in disrepute. A lot of political pundits, you know, when they engaged on this issue, analyzing it, saying that, you know, also the blame goes on the table of the ANC, because they took time to deal with this issue when, you know, former President Jacob Zuma had made it clear, had made his actions clear that, you know, at that particular time, to date, that he would, you know, be putting all his effort into endorsing another party. And just to bring another perspective or context to this, former President Jacob Zuma is not just an ordinary person within the ANC, which is a liberation movement. He's one of the leaders that have occupied almost 5 seats, if my memory serves me well. He has been the deputy president, amongst others, even the president leading him. So he's a force to be reckoned with. Credential-wise, he participated in the liberation of the struggle under the banner of the ANC. But now he has turned his back against his political home and endorsing another political party, which at the ultimate end, you know, performed quite well, costing the ANC the votes that it needed in this much contested elections of 2024. Unathi?
All right, Nhlanhla, thank you so much for that. Of course, Nhlanhla Kgatlana, just outside Luthuli House there, where, of course, the disciplinary hearing is ongoing. And we understand, of course, at this stage, we're not really sure if it has indeed started, as we indicated at 10 a.m. this morning.